Hi everybody, it's Dr. Freddie for this week's episode of Dr. Freddie Said So, and we're actually in back to school week. We're here at Rotherglen School here in Oakville, where we're actually going to talk about the right and the wrong ways to pack your kids' backpacks for school. It's a busy time of the year, and some of the things we sometimes don't think about are our kids and sometimes how things can affect their health going back to school. We think about their lunches, we think about maybe their gym clothes that they'll need, but one of the most important things for their health is making sure we protect their spine. So we have my beautiful daughter Tori.
Hi.
And Tori's going to demonstrate the wrong and the right way to wear a backpack. So here we have a saddlebag where oftentimes it's a very beautiful and very fashionable bag. However, you'll notice that in addition to the two hand straps, there's one shoulder strap. So if we pack this bag and we put it over on Tori's shoulder like they're often worn, I know some people like to wear it across the body. Now, what's the problem with that? Well, our spine should be perfectly straight. And just think, if we're putting 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds more weight on one shoulder, what's going to happen? Well, we're going to start deviating and pulling on one side. As a result, it's going to cause misalignments in our spine. It's going to cause tension and imbalances in the neck. That can lead to neck pain, as well as headaches, as well as conditions, possibly even lead to curvatures in the spine called scoliosis. So obviously, just the way we're holding it, for 1 minute, it might not be a big deal, but if you're doing this every day, think of how many times we're lifting and carrying, and for how many years we'd be carrying this. So obviously, that's not a good style of bag from the sense of how it would help your health or your child's health. Now here, we have a more conventional backpack, right? And we've actually packed it even with some of the more common things we'll see, from binders, right? We have pencil cases, and also the all-important lunch bag. And so within it, you know what, we're all gonna pack different things, but what's important is to make sure that we don't overpack the backpack. That on average, a child's backpack should weigh about 10 to 15% maximum of their body weight. So if a child's 100 pounds, that's only 10 to 15 pounds. So you probably don't even know how much your backpack weighs. So first thing obviously is to pick it up and to weigh it. And then from there, then make sure that you're wearing it properly. So once we have that backpack on and packed, we want to make sure when we pick up our backpacks that we don't bend over forwards, because that's going to put strain on our back and our neck, that we actually bend down and use our legs and use the powerful muscles in our glutes to help pick things up. And then from there, Tori's going to show us how to put it on. Now, when I was a kid, it was only cool to wear it on one shoulder. But unfortunately, being cool does not mean it's healthy for you. These days, I hear it's a little more cool to wear it on both shoulders, which is also healthier for you. So never wear a backpack on one shoulder, always wear it on two. That's why there's two straps, because you have two shoulders. From there, we also want to make sure some backpacks come with chest straps, of which you can attach these across the chest area to, again, take some strain off the shoulders. Some of them even have a waistband, which you can clip to take some pressure off the shoulders and distribute it more towards the waist. So from there, you can see now the weight is distributed more evenly than the one-sided bag. It also will reduce the imbalances in the spine and in the muscles. And then from there, from the side, we want to make sure our children are not hunching forward when they're wearing it. If the backpack's too heavy, that's what they tend to do. So our ears should line up over the shoulder, and we want to make sure that they're standing tall, like there's a string pulling them towards the sky. So they're elongating instead of everything being pulled down. That's going to reduce stress on the neck, on the back. And obviously, if they have less tension, less strain, they're going to actually have more energy, which will allow them to perform better in school. And studies show that children that have better posture actually do better in school in terms of reading comprehension and memory. So obviously, having a healthy spine isn't just for back pain and neck pain, it's for your brain. And so if you have any questions or comments on how to wear a backpack properly, what types of backpacks might be best, just put them in the comment box below. You can follow us on Facebook or on YouTube at Chiropractic First Natural Health Group. Check out our website at chiropracticfirst.ca. And obviously, if you have any other questions about your own child's health or their spine, call us and we can actually do a checkup for their spine, as most kids get their eyes checked, they get their hearing checked, you get their teeth checked going back to school. So the most important thing in our child's health is to get their spine and nervous system checked. So obviously, let's give our kids the best start going back to school. Have a great day, everybody.